I did really want to play this today, so... Otherwise, I probably would have just not streamed today. Especially since I got started so late. Yeah, no... That was my... I had to turn my controller on. Because, the Xbox controller, shuts off if it's not being used for a little while. And I just had it plugged in since I'm using it regularly. Still haven't made it past the first level yet. Okay, I'm gonna remind myself... Scroll over 1 to save the game. Because I kept making that mistake yesterday. Ow. I also have to remember I'm using tank controls. So all the buttons are a little different. Actually wondering, what does this look like in Classic? This wall. Yeah, so that's interesting. It blends in a little bit more with the HD graphics, but with the original, they kind of took the Doom approach in that it looks significantly different from all the other textures in the room. So really, the only way you can tell if it wasn't for the... That could be a reason why they added, like, the indicators. Again, I'm almost sure of it because, again, it's the same reason why they did it in, like, games like Resident Evil. It's because stuff like that blends... As, like, things get better over time, things tend to blend in with each other, and trying to make it stand out becomes less and less realistic. So you have to at least take some liberties with it. One of which is the yellow paint and stuff I was talking about yesterday. In this case, though, they have both the indicator with the little ring on the bottom. But again, they also have this, which you can turn off. The exclamation point. I still just, like, don't understand why that triggers people so hard. I thought I was gonna walk into spikes. Thank God I didn't. Right, it's right bumper. This game is very calm. This game can be very calming sometimes, or at least early on. Especially with the music in the background. Funny enough, Crash Bandicoot was a lot like that too. Where it was just all around very calming. Like, you had like the very ambient... Well, with Crash Bandicoot, obviously, since that was like a more of a fun 3D platformer, as opposed to one that takes itself a little more seriously like this. Was I already in here? Might have been already in here from yesterday. No, I wasn't in here. I thought... you know what? I probably could have gone this way. I think I didn't notice that I didn't go up to the wall and realize that you could probably push this. I don't trust myself. Pretty sure there's spikes in the ground there. I thought I could just walk over and grab it. Yeah, this game had actually some surprisingly brutal deaths. At times. Well, brutal back then. They're not so much brutal now. I think that was kind of the sign of the... That was kind of like the times as well, because... Even though it was 3D, you could still kind of get away with being brutal because it was not very realistic. Looking, a lot of I remember there being controversy about how brutal the deaths were in the reboot, and I didn't really see any problem with that. It was rated M for one. I think it was this way. I think people were kind of trying to make the cases they made it brutal because Lara is a woman and yada yada yada, when in reality, games around that time in general were just really brutal. It didn't matter what sex you were. Like, legit, there were people that were making that argument. And all I can say to that is, touch grass. That being said, though, some of the stuff that some of the marketers were saying about the remake, it was really fucking odd. I can't go out that way, I don't think. How does this look? And damn, did that change. I actually thought I'd have to, like, rush out of here. Oh. Legit, if this is a modern game, I would have died, like, 5 times by now. That's right, you have to go back out this way.
You have my total attention now. I'm not quite sure if I've got yours, though. Hello?
I'll heel and hide you to a barn door yet.
Of course.
You and that driveling piece of the Scion. You want to keep it so bad, I'll harness it right up your...
Wait. We're talking about the artifact here?
Damn straight we are. Right up.
Hold on. I'm sorry. This piece, you say. Where's the rest?
Miss Natla put Pierre DuPont on that trail.
And where is that?
Ha! You ain't fast enough for him.
So you think all this talking is just holding me up?
I don't know where his little jackrabbit frog legs are running him to. You'll have to ask Miss Natla.
Thank you. I will.
Didn't find any secrets in that level.
Relocated now to St. Francis's Folly, new temptations torment me. Rumor amongst
My fellow brothers is that entombed beneath our monastery is the body of Teoken, one of the 3 legendary rulers of the lost continent Atlantis, and that with him lies his piece of the Atlantean Scion, a pendant divided and shared between the 3 rulers, which curbs tremendous powers. Powers beyond the Creator himself. My toes sweat at such possibilities, lying so close to my mortal self. Each night, I beat myself rid of these fantasies, but it is indeed a test.
Pierre, you litterbug.
I don't know why, but I always like that line. I was trying to do that, but I pressed the jump button instead. Now, I don't remember... The puzzle in the anniversary was actually very similar, I think. For how to get up here, but I forget. I think... Maybe you have to push it over this way? Oh, no, wait, no, I think it does go on top of the, I think it might go on top of that thing. Oh, there's one there, too. Alright, so that's why that cutscene played. Not sure if there's anything you can do here right now. Yeah, it's too high. I'm just trying to see if maybe there is, like, more stuff you can do in here. I don't think I can actually grab onto that. I could try. Just in case I take fall damage here. Yeah, it's too high. I know there's a glitch you can do in here. That, like, skips half the level, but I'm just playing it normally. Yeah, I've watched Pakpasup speedrun this, and I can already imagine if you don't know what you're doing, how long it would take to do some of the glitch skips in this game. It takes an obnoxious amount of time to learn and get it right. Oh, I thought I killed him. Surprisingly, they didn't take anything away from me. Why did he appear when nothing opened up over there? Who is that? Oh, he just fucking disappeared. Got the fuck out of Dodge. I think he gets some magnums. Or I think I get the magnums from him. So I wonder... What do I do now? Open something up. I know that's too high. That I think is too high to jump to as well. I mean, from here, yeah. Yeah, that's too high as well, but I think I need that on there. I high enough for this? No, I think that's too high. Yeah, it's far too high. I mean, I did do something right because that guy came out and was shooting at me. Oh, wait. I think up there. I think maybe that's a little closer. I could probably reach that. Maybe with a running jump. Too high. Let me try... Wait, let me try just a standing jump. Usually the running jump gets you to higher places, but... What if this is different? Doesn't hurt to try, I guess. Yeah, the running jump gets you there. Okay, so that's too far as well. Again, I think that needs to be there. Wait, maybe... This won't cause the thing to close, I don't think. If I bring this all the way over, can I actually jump onto that? I didn't mean to jump, but... Oh yeah, there we go. I think that's what tripped me up. Because I remember a lot of the time when I would play this, I would stop at this level, because I think this was where I would get stuck. Because, you know, I was terrible at video games as a kid. Wish I had a map. Only because I'm not sure if one way... I think that's... I can't tell which ones might be like a secret and which one's like the way you're supposed to go. Ow. I think you can get that with a running jump. You know what? I'll, if I don't get it and I take more fall damage, I'll just reload my save. Oh, wait, what? No, I didn't want to do that. Alright. This is the one I want to do the running jump for. Oh, wait, there's shit over there. Can I even get that from here? Yeah, that's too high, jumping it from there. Saving again. Oh yeah, you can get it. Good. being very careful because very easy for me to take fall damage. I don't trust myself. I'd rather overcompensate. Yeah, let me save again because I'm not sure if this is the way forward or not. 'Cause I want to check that other spot. I think it is. I want to check that other... I want to check that. I think I can get down here safely. I'm alright with doing the jump puzzle over. I pretty much know what to do. Unless... You know, I think... Reload, because that'll put me back at the top. I can't jump it from here, but I think maybe it'd be better if... Because I think where I got the large medkit, I can jump it from there. I don't know why I backed up. Save again. I did read from people saying that, when they played this as a kid and then they're playing it now and they're trying to get used to the controls again, that they're finding it incredibly frustrating compared to back then because of how games have evolved over the years. I can definitely understand that. That being said, though, I've gotten relatively comfortable with the controls, even the tank controls. And I've kind of compensated for the fact that the camera can be kind of janky. I mean, it is like a fault of the game for the camera being really janky. And level design's a lot different now, so it's a lot better than it used to be, to kind of compensate for the fact that your camera can be all over the place sometimes. But that being said, compare this to something like, say, Sonic Adventure, or like the sequel, where sometimes the camera is just so brutally bad that it kind of affects your enjoyment of the game. Even back then it kind of did. It definitely does now. This game is actually not nearly as bad for a retro game. Actually, I think I know what they want you to do here. And saving again just in case I take fall damage. Okay, so not that. Almost. I can see where I'm supposed to grab. So I think... Oh, I wonder. Oops. I think you have to be very specific. Maybe do the backwards jump so I'm facing the right direction. Oops. I'm trying to make it so that I jump off of that to that, because when I'm trying to do it from here, it's not really working. Unless at an angle, maybe. Nah. I keep jumping over it. Oops. Oh, I see. It's because I'm too close to it. Still too close to it. Still too close to it. Few steps. I could just do that for a minute. God, I'm like so close. Keep doing it. I think it's gotta be like an angle from here or something. I have to do it at a far enough point. Man. I keep jumping over that. I'll give it a few more shots and I'll probably just move on and just fuck the secret. don't get high enough. Yeah, screw this. I'm not good enough at jumping to do that. Thank God I caught that. I thought maybe I wouldn't be able to get to the right angle. The amount of... I love that it's counting my saves. It'd be hilarious if I break 200. Actually, yeah, you slide down here. I would rather not do that backwards. Damn. I was hoping maybe I could grab that. Water's just gone. You don't even hear it drain. Oh, shit. I forgot there was an alligator in this game. Wait, was that... Was there a painting there? What the fuck? Wait. Is that like a bug with the HD textures or something? Why is there a painting there? You can see through it in the classic graphics. That's so fucking weird. I don't think that's supposed to be there. I think that's a graphical glitch. With the HD textures. For some reason, that's there. Oh yeah, this room's scary as shit. This room alone, I'm probably gonna save like 30 times. Thor. That's where I came in from, Neptune. I don't know where Thor is. Probably all the way at the bottom. Wanted to grab the ledge below, but I guess you can't do that. Oh well. Atlas. There we are. Oh, this room looks pleasant. God, being able to save anywhere makes this game so much better. I'm dead. Is there any way you can actually avoid getting shocked? Oops. I legit thought you had to... jump on top of Thor's hammer. You know, I probably should have just intentionally gotten myself killed by that. Just to see the death. I think you can jump on top of it, though. I think you are supposed to. Yeah, because there's a room up there. Okay, yeah, I'm getting that because I need more health because I'm dumb. And get myself hurt a lot. Now, Tomb Raider 2 in particular, like, the article that I read about how the old games can be incredibly frustrating because of the camera, I think that's the most prominent in maybe the second game. Maybe even more so the third game, I don't know. Like, as each Tomb Raider went on, I've had less and less experience with each of them. Like I said, I think if I'm lucky, I played like maybe 10 minutes of the third one, maybe a half hour, I don't know. Hang on. I think you're actually supposed to jump it from here. Hey, how does this room look in Classic? I should have maybe looked at it. I definitely like the mood lighting in this room in Modern. I wonder if they found... Because the ambient noise in the background sounds incredibly high quality. I wonder if it's public domain and they found the uncompressed version of it. Because I know they did that with the Half-Life sounds and the, I think some of the Doom sounds. I don't think people upscaled those. I think they found the... I think they found some of the raw files and, just put them into mods uncompressed. Except the ones that were exclusively made for Doom. I think those people probably upscaled. Like the ones for PlayStation Doom and Doom 64. Those ones, I think even the devs told me that they upscaled the sounds. They didn't find them uncompressed. I can't push Thor. Wait, how does that look? God, that's just... It kind of looks like his face. I wonder if this is actually, like... a legit, like, marble crafting. Or if that's something that was just made for the high-resolution textures, I don't know. I think to get down safely, I have to jump back here. I do kind of miss, like, the platforming. This is, like... This and the PS2 era, I think, were when platformers were in their prime. I only got hit once, at least. Okay, so I got a key. Door key. I don't know exactly what that does. And now I can go into Neptune. I already know that's all the way up. I don't think I can jump. I think this is too high. Maybe not? Nah, it is too high. Oh, that's how I get back up, alright. You can kind of tell that these... I don't know where he is. Is he on the ground? He must be on the ground. Who has the real magic power? That guy, apparently. Actually, I think it'd be better to jump this way. Honestly, I'm having a ton of fun with the platforming. It fits with my playstyle of allowing it to be, like, slow and steady. I'm sure maybe a little bit later it'll get a little frustrating, but right now I'm enjoying it. And again, I don't know how the other games are going to be, because they definitely ramp things up. I think the third game is a sprint. I'm surprised they didn't do all... Because there were 4 PS1 games. I'm surprised they left Last Revelation out. I wonder if they're going to do another remaster collection. And put Last Revelation with... I guess they just wanted to do the trilogy format. So I'm pretty sure Last Revelation was not very well received. I'm pretty sure this is a famous sketch as well. Yeah, that probably opens up after I use the key. Oh god. You don't instantly drown when that bar goes down. But your health does drain pretty fucking fast. Okay, so I got another key. I feel like maybe this was like a secret or something in like the Thor room. I don't want to go back there though, because the lightning is scary. And from there, I should probably go all the way down. Next. Oh, medkit. Didn't see that before. Huh. My heart sank into my stomach. God damn it! Ain't fucking save. I have to go... Oh, no, wait. No, wait. Do I have the keys? No, I didn't fucking save. God damn it. Well, I guess I'll get this first, then. Okay, that's Damocles, but I have to go up to Neptune first. And people wonder, well, nobody wonders why I save so often in Doom. But if they did, they know why now. Because I am dumb. God damn, imagine if this game had crystal saves and you make a stupid mistake like that. Dear God, this game would be insufferable. No wonder why I didn't finish it back in the PlayStation era. From what I heard, too, there was the crystal system in the first game on PlayStation. But the second, the PC version of the first game had this save system that we're using right now. Tomb Raider 2 across the board. Hey, Knight. I'm enjoying it. I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. Just because I thought the old school, like the old school gameplay would probably wear on my, nerves a little bit, but it's actually not that bad. This is on PC, but I'm using an Xbox controller. I wish there was a PlayStation button layout. I don't know why they didn't do that. Because I could technically use my PS4 controller for this, if that was the case. Steam does a really good job with... I kind of forgot, like, I pretty sure I knew at one point, but Steam actually makes it so that your PS4 controller can be used natively with it. Because it actually tells you what games actually support the button layout. And this game is on PlayStation as well, so I'm a little surprised they didn't include the button layout. Okay, I'm saving this time so I don't have to do that again. Okay, so I opened Damocles. There are a few problems with it. I do have a few criticisms. About the remasters, so it's definitely not perfect. But I think it's a net positive overall. I don't know how hard the original... Because I think the original games were sold on Steam. They might even still be. Or at least the first game, anyway. I'm not sure about the others. But obviously, they didn't have, like... native controller support like for a 360 for an Xbox controller or what have you. So this also makes it more approachable for new people. Where was Damocles at? Might have been on this floor. Yeah, it's over there. It's actually a 3D model. It's not in the original. I wonder, can I see... That sounds like a lion. Or if I can see it from... No, I didn't want to jump down. This is right after I did that room, so I just have to get back to Damocles again. Okay. So, to prevent myself from being a dumbass, I'm saving again. I told you, like, by the end of this game, I'm gonna have, like, over 200 saves, maybe even 300. Come out, kitty. I haven't played a good platformer in a really long time. Platformers kind of, like, had a gradual dying out. Or maybe it's just because I don't play on console anymore. You do get the occasional one that pops up, but they're usually indie titles. As anything. That's kind of like satisfying a niche, and they're usually really short. Oh, this is the room with the Sword of Damocles. Alright, I get it. Oddly enough, I think I know about that because of The Simpsons. Sitting in front of this computer for a few hours. Yep. Always a healthy thing to do. And something that I should really do more of. Good, I need more shotgun ammo. Just want to make sure I have it at the ready. How much ammo do I have for it now? 1. It literally gives you 1 piece of buckshot. Still haven't found the magnums yet. I wonder if it's easy to miss those. Wait, did that fall from... I feel like that fell within the rock. Oh, they're twirling now. Wait, there's something up there, right? Nah. Other than dangling swords. They are falling in, like, the oddest manner. It's weird. See, like curve. It's almost like they're homing in on you. Yeah, like, see? It's so weird. It's like they're homing in on you. Okay, I kind of cheesed that achievement because I reloaded, like, several times. I think all I have left is the bottom floor. How many keys do I have? 3. Well, the switch is on the bottom floor, and then... Atlas. Every time I hear Atlas now, I always think of BioShock. Too high. No, I'm not wasting shotgun ammo on bats. had a feeling I was gonna fuck that up. This is why you save, and you save often. Why did I try that again? I knew I was too high for that. To prevent my dumbass from dying again. And having to do all that. Hey, you're supposed to do that. Ah, up there. Again, it's Atlas that I have to enter. I think it's right here. Or is this Thor? This is Atlas. Oh, yeah, I remember this. You can technically beat this boulder. But you also run back here, I think. Or maybe this closes right behind you. Anyway, I'm saving again, because fuck it. Nah, it closes behind you. Oh. Well, I guess you can also jump over it. I thought you had to make it to that. Like, legit, I thought you had to, like, actually make the jump, but no. You just have to jump over it. I'm saving again, because I don't want to do that a second time and then screw it up, like, 5 times in a row. Because I did it perfect the first time. Without even thinking that that was what I was supposed to do, I did it right. So, that's not going to happen again. If I have to repeat that part. Wait, is there... I think that was just the ground texture, but it looked like there was something down there. Oh yeah, medkit. Good thing I checked. looking on health? I don't need to use it yet. I would have been fine. But I'm glad I still caught that anyway. I was actually thinking with my brain. Yes, hi kitty. He's not cooperating. Just realized my shadow looks a little weird. There is no shadow in the original. Where'd it go? Oh. God, this little... This freaking cat. Alright. Fuck it. Nah, never mind. Don't fuck it. Well, I forgot to save, but that's alright, because I saved right after this part. So I just have to pick this stuff up again. Will this hurt me? Nope. Sometimes cheesing hurts. I swear, these enemies were programmed to do this shit. Like, always be under you. He dead? I didn't hear, like, a roar. No, he's not dead. I can do it. I can cheese it. I can cheese this bastard. I think I cheesed this bastard. Yeah, he's dead. Are you fuck? No, never mind. I'm just healing. I don't know why I didn't grab the ledge, but whatever. Whatever. I always love the action pose. I think that's the end of the level, but just in case. And I am not finding any secrets. I do love... Hey, welcome back. I do love the text. This is all they could really do as well. Like, because they had to maintain it like this. And this is a remaster. This is not a remake. The remake is the anniversary. It's Tomb Raider anniversary from, PS2 era. But they had to do it like this, where it looks 3D, but it's all, like, solid texture. Because they wanted to do, like, the Master Chief Collection thing, where you can switch to the old graphics on the fly if you want. Which is still a good feature. So they couldn't really do anything elaborate with the textures. They had to keep them flat. Sometimes they look fake 3D, though. And they could do a lot with the water, like you can actually see the blood in the water. Like, dissipate. That was weird. All I wanted to do was just stare at me. You know, one thing that I hope this causes is... This inspires indie devs to make, like, Tomb Raider likes. I just want some more, like, platformers. I had to think about that for a second. Jeez, excuse me. Oops. Damn it. Hang on. Thank you. You know, I really have to set a mute button so I don't sneeze on mic. I don't do it very often, like maybe once a stream at the most, so... I see some shotgun. I'm getting those now. Oh, shit. I can get back up there. I knew I was gonna screw it up. I knew I was gonna screw it up. Thank God I saved. Thank God I had the foresight to save. I knew I was gonna press the wrong fucking button. Okay, so you can't do that. Probably up there. I probably have to go up. Yeah, I have to go up one higher. I wasn't sure if I would slide down that or not. It looked like it was inclined. It wasn't inclined enough where I would slide down it, but I guess I'm wrong. Nah, nothing over there. Another interesting thing is, really the only person that I'm seeing that's streaming this is Bakwa Soup. I do follow a Tomb Raider streamer, but I'm not sure. She probably streams mostly when I'm asleep, so maybe that's why I haven't seen her. Well, she's a speedrunner. I kind of forget her name. I just haven't watched her in a while. But I'm pretty sure she's probably playing this as well. So other than that, I haven't really seen too many people play this. But it may just be because I just happen to not follow a lot of people that are fans of Tomb Raider. I know she's been to GDQ a few times. And did, Tomb Raider speedruns. Again, I haven't been the biggest fan, personally, of these. But it was mainly because these games are actually not really that easy. The platforming is a bit janky, but it was also like an early 3D platformer. And some of the later games weren't that good either. And like these were getting churned out like constantly. You had 4 games in the PS1 era that all played relatively the same. Like even Resident Evil, they had 3 main games in the series on the PS1. Then they had Survivor, which was basically like a really early first-person shooter. But all 3 of the Resident Evils, like even though baseline they played relatively the same, they were always like much more refined. Like it seemed like with Tomb Raider things weren't getting much more refined in comparison to like something like Resident Evil. where like the sequels made like significant differences. Like the second game you played as the second game was a lot more streamlined. The third one had the dodge mechanics. The second one you not only had the two different characters, you had beast scenarios. In the third game, you had different paths. Like, it made significant changes to the gameplay. And built on it. They did kind of with the Tomb Raider sequels. It's just, it felt less impactful. So a lot of the Tomb Raider games felt very samey. And then in the PS2 era, I think there was a lot of mismanagement. So a lot of the quality of the later titles suffered. Anniversary felt rushed. Early on, I remember enjoying Anniversary. And then it got progressively worse as it went on, because it definitely felt like that game was rushed. Wondering how to approach this to get up there. Not sure if I should jump off of that or try and get over to there. I don't think I can grab that ledge. Is this too high? Too high. That's pretty much gonna kill me. Oh, I think I know why. It's because, yeah. I don't think I can get up there at all. Yeah, I don't have enough height. I really want those shotgun shells, though. Oh, there we go. I just went for it that time and it worked. To be fair, the shotgun's pretty OP, so the fact that it gives you only one shot actually kind of makes sense. I could go in here, but I feel like there's more stuff up here that I could get. So I got the shotgun shells. I'm still gonna go up here. We'll go back up here, because there's something else I can go into, and I'm not sure... I didn't save. You know what? I'm gonna do that now. I didn't lose that much health anyway. On the off chance I do something stupid like that. Whoa, what the fuck? I think I slightly pressed right on the analog when I jumped, so that's why I jumped off. I probably didn't have to reload, but I did it anyway. Yeah, just in case... This is probably where you're supposed to go. I think maybe you go down there. There's probably like a door that you have to unlock. I thought I heard something. They're literally just camping down there. Yep. Just being little shits and camping down there. Oh, there we go. No point in using the shotgun if you can cheese them like that. The shotgun would probably one-shot them. Too high. I wonder... This is probably just a shortcut back. I don't think I can make it over there at all. Yeah, because the only way that I can do it is if I jump straight back. Or the only way that I'll bounce off of that is straight back. I can't do it at an angle. Nothing else in here, is there? Not from the looks of it. Hi. Hi. Oh my, it's such incredibly funny jank. I love it. It's forgivable jank when it works in your favor. He's like pushing me, but he was never hurting me. Probably another one up here, right? Nope. Hmm. So the lion was up here, but there's like a gate that I can't go through. Is that hole there? In the original, it's not. Maybe... Maybe I do have to go... There's no way that I can go that way, though. Up there. Because I'm not going to make that... I made that jump, but that was like a puzzle jump. I can't see anywhere else I can actually go. Nothing over here. I guess I could try? Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I can make that. Nope. So you can grab on the ledge from here, but you... Here, I'm pretty sure I can't get on to the side from here. I'll just hit... Yeah, see? So there is something up there. But I can't reach that anyway. Oh, okay. It did kind of blend in. Wonder if that looks... I think in Classic it probably looks a little better. Can't, put yourself back up at all. Yeah, hold on. You can kind of see it. That actually kind of blends in Classic as well. If I was playing this back then, I probably would have missed that as well. Oops. Just want to make sure there wasn't anything over here. Oh my god. That sounded so bad. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay, I'm on the other side of this gate now. Hey, Ryan. Can't shoot him to death, unfortunately. I think once that guy finally dies, I think is when you get the magnums, because that's what he has, is the magnums. I actually don't want to kill the ape. There's an achievement here you can get. That's actually not that difficult to get, I don't think. And the only reason why I know that is because this was one of the few times I was watching Bakusu play it. Oh, the music's gone. I don't think I was supposed to do that. You have to kill the ape in, like, the highest place in the Colosseum. In, like, this arena area, and he found the spot. So I kind of want to get it since I don't think it's particularly difficult to get, and I know how to get it because of that. Might be more difficult than I'm thinking, though. Seems like it might be a little hard getting up there. It'll help killing the lions. I just don't want to kill the ape. Sure, he's pretty bored. Hey-oh! Easiest joke I could ever make. I'll be in the corner. Maybe I can't do it right now. You probably have to get up there, and that's how I do it. But yeah, Donkey Kong has to live for now. I wonder... I don't usually get this far whenever I play this in the past, so I am actually pretty clueless where to go next. I think I probably have to go in one of these holes down here. Which means I have to avoid Donkey Kong. Probably down there. That's why you save. Go away. Fuck. Okay, so this isn't where you go yet. Oh, that sucks. I don't think you go down there either. I think you go down this. Oh my god! One of those bites took like a quarter of my health away. Jesus. Thankfully I got plenty of healing. I was just kind of looking to see how these cages are. Oh yeah, there is a photo mode, by the way. I forget how you... I forgot about that yesterday, but I knew there was one. How do you actually initiate photo mode? They don't actually have the button. What is it, like, P? I'm looking for photo mode. Obviously, that's not it. God damn it. Okay, I need to save right before I do experiment with buttons. Great, he's here, and he just took half my health away. Just looking for photo mode. So if I use healing or something again, I can at least reload. You know what's funny? WASD is not movement. It's actually... Wow, the PC controls are actually... They kept them old school. It's actually the arrow keys. Wild. There is a photo mode in this game. I just don't know what button it is. They don't tell you. End his roll. It's not on the controller. I wonder... How did I... It's one of the, I don't know which one it is. I guess it's back. Oh, it's hitting them both at the same time, I think. Yeah. I just wanted to look at this real quick. Pose. Swim. Finger guns. Funny enough, that does make the fingers move. Give me a hug. Classic 1. Classic 1 and Classic 2 look slightly different. Relatively the same. But I did notice the shoelaces are different. Which is an interesting detail. Oh yeah, and the shirt's more low cut. Bathrobe. Training 3, Nevada. I think Classic 2 and Classic 3 are the same, though. That's why there's no Classic 3. Angry hug. This is the best right here. Hold on. I don't know, this reminds me of Oblivion for some reason. I love this, though. You get so much amusement for, like, the stupidest of reasons out of, photo mode. Oh god, more of them. I don't want to kill the ape, though. Go away, Donkey Kong. No, go away, Donkey Kong. Yeah, we're gonna have to book it. Again, there's a reason why I don't want to kill the ape. There's an achievement I can get, but I can't get it just yet. I might not even be able to get it tonight. It depends on if I can actually get up to where I'm supposed to get up to. Oh. Okay, I think I know what to do. Wait, what? That opened this one? Oh, it opened them both. So wait, what did this do? Okay, I know what to do now. This has to do with movement. Wrong button. Oh. No, I want this first. So you can run and walk through these, but if you jump, obviously, that will still kill you. Pretty sure you can. Hold on, I want to experiment. Will it hurt you if you run through them? It does hurt you if you run through them. What if you walk through them? Does it still hurt? Walking through them does not hurt. Alright. Quite the interesting little detail that they have for those spikes, too. I don't know why I jumped. Oh, there we are. There we are. Okay, so he's actually going to the spot where I need him to go. I think this is where you're supposed to do it. I think this is like the highest spot right here that you can get him at, so I have to wait for him to come up. He'll eventually come up. He has to be, yeah, he has to be up here with me. He wasn't at the highest spot. So if he hurts me, I just have to have the achievement to trigger. If he hurts me, then I can just reload. It's like right here is like the highest you can go. There we go. Make the gorilla from the arena die at the highest point possible. Okay, so I can just reload. Okay, I just wanted to get that because I can. Because I knew it existed. It's not particularly hard to do. I don't know if they have to go down there again at some point, but I'm killing them anyway, just in case. They are not being very friendly. Here's one thing that I've noticed that's actually different from the original. If for some time you're like shooting with only one pistol, like if Lara's shooting from the side. In the original, the guns would be out of sync. Oh no, wait, yeah. They still go out of sync, alright. Never mind, that's still the same. I thought that was actually different, but it's not. I think you actually do have to jump over there, though. Is there anything up here? Nothing over here. Nice chairs. Are these made of stone? And also, are these sprites? No, they're actual models. Yeah, this is all made of stone, because there's like cracks in the stone and they use the same texture. Imagine sitting on that and not having your back be in like tremendous pain. Okay. Diddy Kong? Are you gonna trigger at some point, buddy? Well, this is not intended. I'm pretty sure. But for some reason, he just kind of wants to sit there. Oh wait, Diddy Kong is not a gorilla. So I should have said chunky. My bad. Wonder if that activates the gorilla. No, he's still just chilling. I don't have any keys, do I? Nope. So I think that's one of the things up there. I'm gonna get in front of it, and then that's probably where I'm gonna stop. Oh, is he active now? Yeah, he's active now. He doesn't want to come out here either. I knew I was gonna do that. Fucking knew I was gonna do that. That's fine. Just get up there from here. I want to get in front of the door just so I know that's where I have to go next time. So what I'm thinking I might do is I might do a shortened single map segment or single map showcase for Doom on Saturday. Yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. Like, for the first 2 hours, I'll do that, and then for the last 2 hours of the stream on Saturday, I'll play more of this. Alright, so we will actually stop right here. Still pretty cool that even on the menu, you can switch to the old one. Always love the theme. I think PlayStation probably might have my favorite music font styles, from back then. And it kind of bled into, like, the PS2 era. Like, early PS2 era. And it, obviously more refined. Before it got on the same level as, like, movies and TV. But yeah. That's gonna be it for the stream for tonight.